Okay, so now we're on construction number 4. We are now going to divide a line into a given number of parts or equal parts. So, for example, you might be given the line PQ and you might be asked to divide it up into 7 equal parts. That's what we're going to do today. So, first off, we're going to construct a line from P at any angle. So I'm going to do that in blue. You can also do it from Q, it can be from any endpoint. I'm just going to start here at P and I'm going to construct a line off at any angle. You see I'd already started in pencil, but I stopped. So I'm going to come off now at any angle, and then I'll move on to step 2. Measure out how many divisions you need in equal distances. So we need 7 divisions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out equally 7 times. Now I'm just going to extend this blue line actually, because I haven't drawn it long enough. So this is all construction. I'm going to extend that blue line, and then I'm going to get back my purple pen. So I'm going to measure out now 7 equal measurements. So I'm going to come out 7 times. I'm going to come out 20 mil first time. Then I'm going to come out another 20 mil. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to number them. So I've got number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I've got 7 equal spaces, and then I'm going to move on to step number 3. So step number 3, it says join the final point, or point 7, or however many that you need, back to point Q. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to join point 7 back to point Q. Like that. And then we'll move on to step number 4. So step number 4, using sliding set squares, so I'm going to get 2 set squares now. We're going to project back all the points, but making sure that they're parallel to this red line. So to do that, we need to set up our sliding set squares. So I'm going to set up my sliding set squares this way, and then I'm going to put my other set square on top so that I can slide this set square easily across. So I'm going to line up like this. There's no wrong or right way of doing this. As long as the line is constantly parallel, it's perfectly fine. So I can just slide this across, and all the lines will be parallel to this red line. I'm going to double check. Now try and make sure that nothing moves when you're doing this, because if it moves slightly, everything will be out. So take a little bit extra care making sure you're set up. So now that it's set up, I've got this 60-30 degree set square basically anchored to here. I'm going to hold that down, and then I'm going to release my 45 degree set square, and I'm going to slide it along, and then I can project up parallel. I can then take my 60-30 again and hold it down, and continue with that with all the points. This is slow work. Well, it's slower if you rush it. You just have to really take your time and do it 1 point at a time. 2 more to go. You need to be really precise in this too, to ensure that you get maximum accuracy. And now you'll see, if I number these now, I've got 1 division, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're equally spaced, which you may need some other time while you're actually constructing a drawing. So this is the correct way of doing it. So step 1, construct your blue line. Step 2, measure out equally however many divisions you needed. I said 7 this time, so I measured out 7 times at 20 mil. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. I then joined 7 back to Q, and then came parallel from all the other points, dividing my line up.